around me that could direct me effectively so I could go on and be successful at it and stuff. There were plenty of guys there, and it just grew. So we both let one another F it. And they were congratulating me, saying, man, that was awesome. This is really great. And late that night, Linda came into the picture. And I said, this is a natural, I've just never been into any of that stuff. Women and, all that stuff and everything. That doesn't work for me. I almost fell on my knees and just started throwing up right there. And then someone told me to come. And he said, don't come. You don't need to come. And I said, what do you mean don't come? It's what I wanted to do. And I didn't push it in their face. And he said, okay. It was unbelievable. It was a shoot.
Oh, what is up, everybody? It is I, Jacob McGovern, a.k.a. Cubics, and I am here bringing you guys another edition of Shootin the Shit with Cubics, and this is, like I said, another edition of Shootin the Shit with Cubics. I don't know why I just repeated myself in that statement, but yes, this is it. So, what is up, everybody? I have been very much sick with diarrhea for the past 2 or 3 days now, and that is why I have not been able to do Shootin the Shit, and it is motherfucking hotter than balls in this room that I'm in right now, so you have to deal with that, and you also have to deal with my shitty face. So my setup in my other room where I usually do my videos now, it is now taken over due to some circumstances. So now I have this new setup where I'm literally just in my living room talking like a motherfucker. So we're going to see where this goes. Anyways, this is Shootin the Shit. It's where the shit gets shot at every single time. It is uncensored. It is live. And I got to see how my audio is doing like I do every single time because this show is amateur as fuck. So let me just get on that. Let me test how my audio is. So whoever has the unfortunate of, stepping in and fucking watching this shit can, watch away. And yes, this is an open forum, so anybody who wants the link can join in. I'll fucking send this link out to other people. Okay, there we go. See, we got the audio's going good. It's hot as balls in this room right now. I'm probably going to be sweating balls throughout the whole show, but I don't care. That's how this shit works. So I am going to send the link to a few trusted people. I'm just gonna send them a link and not really give a shit because I don't really care. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about Clash of Champions. We're going to be talking about All Elite Wrestling like we do on this channel. We're going to be talking about MLW. They got their War Chamber show coming up pretty soon. That's going to be lit. And I will run down the card for Clash of Champions. It really should be Clash of the Champions. I don't know why it's called Clash of Champions. But yeah, no, it really should definitely be called Clash of the Champions. But we are just, it's just going to be Clash of Champions because that's how it is now. I'm going to send the links to, I don't know who I'm going to send the link to, but it'll end up being great, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and my computer chooses to be slower than all fuck right now. So we are going to postpone the link sending until later. But yes, might as well just run down the card for fucking Clash of the Champions, as it really should be called. And yeah, we're just gonna run down the card and talk about this. I'm still trying to send the link to people. It is not working. Because, of course, my computer is super fucking slow. I have the worst computer. I have the worst laptop in the history of laptops. and it's shitty. Probably because of all the porn I've tried to download on it over the years, but that's besides the point. Anyways, so yes, Clash of Champions. Let me pull up the trusted card for that. Wait, let me try something here so I can fucking see. I'm trying to get the link out to other people because I don't want to just sit here and just fucking, hey, you Clash of Champions. So we're doing this. And you know, nobody's watching this shit anyway, so it's like, it's my fucking show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. God damn it. No, I'm just kidding. Let me look up the Clash of Champions. Man, Eddie Money died today. That's pretty sad. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Ugh. No, do I have cancer or some shit? What the fuck's wrong with me? Yeah, so Eddie Money died today. That was sad. He's the one who sings Take Me Home Tonight. I don't know how the fuck that song goes. I just know that that's the chorus. But yeah, it's it's pretty sad. I mean, he's pretty much a one-hit wonder, but it's sad when anybody dies. But yeah, no, Clash of Champions. It is taking place this Sunday. You wouldn't know that because of how shitty WWE promotes their fucking pay-per-views. So for the first match listed, we have Bayley versus Charlotte Flair. Now, I have not had a chance to talk about the Bayley heel turn because it's a whole fucking thing, and you know, everyone's like, she's got to go heel, and she got to have new music, and it's like, Bayley can't be good as a babyface anyway. So why are all of you expecting her to be good as a heel? Okay, it's fucking bullshit. So Bayley sucks either way. On the mic, she sucks. She's not that good a wrestler. That's just my personal opinion, okay? You can fucking flame me for the comments. Yeah, I don't think Bayley's a good wrestler. Fucking flame me for it. But, you know, Bayley turned heel now, I guess. I don't fucking know. Is she a heel? Is she not a heel? I don't fucking know. So, what? From Vincent Garzon, I want you to go curse out a 7-year-old girl. That's just not nice. See, I don't curse out children. You know, I'll curse out anybody, you know, fucking you want me to curse out. I don't fucking care. But I will not curse out a child. That is fucked up. But yeah, no, oh yeah, so Bayley and Charlotte Flair, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, they're facing for the they're facing for the SmackDown Women's Championship. See, this is what pisses me off. There's this whole fucking wild card rule on fucking Raw and SmackDown, and you know, we have Raw superstars showing up on SmackDown. We have SmackDown superstars mostly showing up on Raw because nobody fucking watches SmackDown in comparison to Raw. It's the truth. Don't at me. But yeah, so we have this fucking gay ass wild card rule, and it's just fucking stupid. So I don't know who's challenging for what. Like, I think the Revival's challenging for the SmackDown tag team titles, but I think they're Raw superstars, aren't they? Who is Vincent Garzon? I feel like I've heard this name before. Bro, I want you go curse out a 7-year-old girl. See, I wish that would make sense. Wait, can I show these comments? What? Oh, shit. Cool, I can show the comments. That's fucking cool. So I want you to go curse out a 7-year-old girl. Yeah, like I said, I will not do that. All right, I will, unless the 7-year-old girl has done some shit that fucks with me personally. I will not do that shit. That's fucking cool. I didn't even know you could show the comments. But yeah. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Bayley and Charlotte Flair. How could I forget? This match is probably going to be a match. I mean, we've seen this before. We've seen Bayley and Charlotte compete for a fucking title on a show before. Obviously, I don't think Bayley is going to fucking lose if they're having her turn heel and be all. I don't know. I don't think Bayley's going to lose. So yeah, I picked Bayley. Seth Rollins. Oh fuck! See, I'm burping already, man. This is how you know it's shooting the shit. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman versus fucking Robert Roode. I'm gonna call him Bobby Roode because that's who the fuck he is. He's Bobby Roode. He's not Robert Roode. It's fucking weird. It doesn't roll off the tongue. All right, Robert Roode is fucking weird. All right, versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Okay, why is Dolph Ziggler still employed? Can somebody tell me that? Like, can somebody anywhere ever give me a fucking argument that justifies why Dolph Ziggler still has a fucking contract with WWE? Now, I get it, you know, he's just there for a paycheck, all that shit, but it's fucking sad at this point, man. And I've brought this up before. Like, I've been to WWE live events from, I would say, like, I don't know. There's a period where I stopped going to shows, but like from like 2016 onwards, I've gone to like any show I can possibly go to just because I'm a wrestling fan. I like to go to wrestling shows. Don't at me. But yeah, it's just I don't know. When you see Dolph Ziggler out there, and I don't know this guy from the fucking hole in the wall, and I can't, say, oh, I know how Dolph Ziggler's head works. But when you see this guy go out there in comparison to fucking maybe 2013 or maybe 5 years ago, wherever Dolph Ziggler was popular, if you see him now compared to then, man, the energy is gone. All the fucking his energy is just sucked out. He has no passion for anything anymore. It's really sad. So obviously, since Braun Strowman and Seth fucking Rollins are the whatever Raw Tag Team Champions for some reason, they're obviously going to lose because they're facing each other in the fucking main event, and Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler are going to become Tag Team Champions. I hope that this goes somewhere. I mean, they already tried giving fucking Bobby Roode a tag team with fucking Chad Gable, and that went fucking nowhere. It was worse than polio, that tag team. So we're going to see where this goes. And I'm hoping that it goes somewhere good for both men involved. I hope Dolph Ziggler goes somewhere else, but I hope Bobby Roode at least succeeds somewhere. Because Bobby Roode is fucking severely underrated, and they don't know how to use this fucking guy. It's really sad. So, hold up, I'm getting text messages from people. Okay. Anyways, let me try to invite some motherfuckers onto here, man. I can't talk by myself for too long. I fucking hate looking at myself. I need to look at other people. Let's go. Where the fuck is Jason? Let's send the link to fucking... I'll send the links to Malik. By the way, I did this 5-hour hangout with, I wasn't there for 5 hours, but the hangout went 5 hours. With General Jerry, Malik, Double Z TV, Will's World Entertainment, and Jason. We all talked. We all shot the shit. It was very nice. I've never been on General Jerry's channel before, so that was an experience right there. Being on his channel. And I didn't even think, I made a response video to Jerry, and I know Jerry's cool to where, if someone makes a response video to him, he's not going to fucking be like, Sean's Your Entertainment and fucking threaten to sue people. He's gonna probably watch the video and fucking laugh and, respond to it. Or not respond to it, but just be like, that's someone's opinion. See, Jerry is cool because Jerry respects other people's opinion. And, I've talked to Jerry, I talked to Jerry in that hangout, and I was like, I wasn't trying to bash you with that video, man. I was like, I'm one of your biggest fans, bro. But I was just telling you, your opinion on Matt Riddle is a little wrong. And I still think that for anybody who's fucking shitting on Matt Riddle and's like, oh, he's gonna get fired one day. It's not gonna happen, bro. Matt Riddle's gonna be the NXT champion by the end of the year. Mark my words. But yeah, no, what was I talking about? Yeah, Clash of Champions. Anyways, we got Seth Rollins and fucking Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. I'm just going to get this out of the way now because I know this is probably going to be the main... I mean, not probably. This is going to be the main event, so I'm just going to get this out of the way now. I don't fucking care about the Universal Championship, about the WWE Championship. This is a problem that goes on both shows. And I like Kofi Kingston. Don't get me wrong. I love Kofi Kingston. And I think it's great that he's the champion and that he's had this run with the belt. That's great. That's all well and good. But it's fucking stale as fuck. They need to get it on someone new, which is why I'm hoping in this match between Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, it goes the same way for Rollins. They need to get it on someone new. I'm hoping that fucking Seth Rollins is going to win, obviously. Braun Strowman isn't fucking getting the Universal title now, if not ever. I don't think he's ever going to get the fucking belt. He's had many opportunities. It doesn't fucking work. So, yeah, so I'm going to say I hope that Seth Rollins wins if Bray Wyatt comes out and attacks both of them, but both of them afterwards. That's the only way this can work. If Seth Rollins wins, Bray Wyatt needs to come out and fucking beat the shit out of him and make him bleed and shit. Preferably make him bleed because I want to see Rollins bleed because I fucking don't like Rollins. He's fucking annoying. He's probably the worst heavyweight champion we've had since... I don't know. I was gonna say Jinder Mahal, but at least Jinder Mahal, like, it was interesting because this guy's never been a fucking world champion in ever. So it was interesting for that aspect of it. And you know what? You can fucking flame me in the comments all you fucking want. You can fucking shit on me or anybody who disagrees with me. I don't fucking care. Jinder Mahal was a better champion than Seth Rollins. Okay. And it's embarrassing when you can say that because Seth Rollins just comes out there and fucking he's just the delivery of lines and fucking we did this and we're gonna burn it down. It gives me AIDS, bro, and I don't want to have AIDS. Okay, AIDS is not a fun thing to have. Anyways, fuck that match. We're talking about Drew Gulak versus Humberto Carrillo versus Lince Dorado in a triple threat match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I am hoping to fucking God that Humberto Carrillo wins this match just so people can know who the fuck Humberto Carrillo is, because Humberto Carrillo is fucking he's pretty damn good in the ring. If anybody has ever seen this guy, like I know like the name will probably seem familiar, but you don't know who the guy is. Trust me, this guy is fucking good. So I'm hoping to God that he wins this match. I don't know why the fuck Lince Dorado is in this match. Like who the fuck? Like I don't know. Lince Dorado is like out of the Lucha House Party guys, Grand Metalik, Kalisto, and Lince Dorado. He's like the lowest of the low, and that's saying something when you have Kalisto on the team. So, Grand Metalik is fucking awesome, though. I'm just gonna say this right now. That match between Grand Metalik and Rey Mysterio on Raw was fucking awesome. I'm glad that they're showcasing Grand Metalik a little bit more because out of all those guys in the Lucha House Party and all these other, fucking fake luchadors that they have, that's not Rey Mysterio in WWE, Grand Metalik is the one that's probably, I think, gonna be something if they use him correctly, which of course is a fucking, is a soundbite for fucking anybody who's coming up in WWE nowadays. It's like, oh, if they use them correctly. So I don't think they're going to use them correctly at all, but I'm hoping they do because they gave him a match with Rey Mysterio and they gave him this little moment to, showcase his skills. So I'm hoping that there's more for Grand Metalik than just that one match. And if that is that one match, then he did a good job. So yeah, I'm hoping for Humberto Carrillo to win the Cruiserweight Championship. Who the fuck is outside? Okay, I heard something out my window. That was not pleasant. All right, that was fucking weird. Anyways, we have the New Day taking on the Revival for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, even though the Revival is a Raw tag team. That makes all the sense in the world, right? So, I guess I'm picking the Revival. If they're going to have a draft, then they need to put the Revival on SmackDown. Because if you look on WWE.com, and I know this doesn't mean anything, but if you look on WWE.com, it says the Revival are a Raw tag team. So I hope that they win these titles and go to SmackDown to continue that whole like trio that they got with Randy Orton and fucking, with Randy Orton. Because that whole trio with Randy Orton and the Revival is fucking great, I think. Yeah, so I'm picking the Revival to win that. Next, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus The Miz. And I just don't know with this one because on one hand, I think both secondary title, like one of the secondary titles is going to change on this show. And it might be this one and it might be the United States title. But we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus The Miz. Now, The Miz has been shat on ever since WrestleMania. He had that great program with Shane McMahon coming into WrestleMania. That was probably the most interesting storyline besides Kofi and Daniel Bryan that I was actually interested going into WrestleMania this year. So he had good momentum going into WrestleMania as a babyface, and he fucking lost for some reason. I don't know why. I have no fucking clue why Shane McMahon won that match against The Miz. Why? Can somebody tell me that? Can anybody tell me that? I don't know why. It made no fucking sense. It doesn't work. Shane McMahon sucks. That's how it is. Okay. The Miz had this great momentum going into WrestleMania. He lost to Shane McMahon. He's pretty much been losing every single time since. So if it were up to me, if it was me calling the shots, I would have The Miz win the Intercontinental Championship and then turn heel. And then you would do some type of double turn with him and Nakamura. That's what I would do. I would have a double turn between Nakamura and The Miz, and The Miz goes heel as he should, because The Miz kind of sucks as a babyface. He's not terrible, but he's just not good in that role. He should be a heel. The Miz should win, and it should be a double turn situation. So I'm picking The Miz to win, and I'm hoping that they do some type of double turn. That'd be fucking cool. But yeah, The Miz, I think Miz needs a title. I think he needs that Intercontinental title, because The Miz is now, what, an 8-time Intercontinental Champion? Yeah, I think he's an 8-time Intercontinental Champion. So he's had the title more than anyone in, like, the modern era, or whatever the fuck you can call it. He's had more titles than he's had more Intercontinental Championship wins than anybody. So now when I see that white Intercontinental title belt, I just think, like, that's The Miz's title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just associate that with The Miz now. So I'm hoping Miz wins it back for a 9th time to tie Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho currently has the most Intercontinental title wins. And I hope that this is a situation where they just get it onto The Miz and then take it off The Miz and then have him break the record, because I think they're gonna have someone break the record. It's probably gonna be The Miz, because, you know, Jericho's in another company right now. But yeah, no, I'm picking The Miz to win that match. I'm hoping it's a double turn situation. Anyways, next match we have Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. Now, I'm hoping that this will be a good match. I'm pretty positive it will be a good match. Sasha Banks is pretty good. Becky Lynch is pretty good. But I don't know. I have a skewed opinion on Sasha Banks, because this bitch left for like 6 months and then didn't come back, and then now she's back all of a sudden, and now she's in the women's title picture. I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, all the stories we were hearing around the time of her, like, laying on the floor in the locker room and crying because, you know, she lost the women's tag team titles, and, you know, her, like, posting on social media, like, these cryptic fucking posts of, like, oh, there's a new beginning. Like, go back and fucking look at her social media posts, like, during that time when she was off from WWE. She was milking that shit hard fucking core. And, you know, you can have an opinion on that and be like, oh, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But she was milking that shit hard fucking core. Like, she was liking all these tweets from AEW and retweeting all these fucking AEW tweets. You know, that gets the fans talking. That gets the fans talking for a reason. And I know why she did it. I mean, she did to stir up some shit, but it's just like, fucking, yeah, you went home because you cried because you lost the women's tag team championships that don't mean shit to begin with. And then you jumped on your high horse, and then what I think honestly happened here is that she probably demanded more money or some shit like that, or lesser dates or something like that. Again, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just speculating. So don't fucking go out there and be like, hey, you think you know? No, I don't fucking know. I'm just saying it's fucking weird. All right, it's weird, the timing where she came back and all that shit. I don't care. I'm picking Becky Lynch to win. I don't want to see this match anyway. It's fucking piss break. Speaking of piss breaks, we have Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. They are the women's tag team champions, apparently. I thought the Iconics were still the champions. I didn't fucking know that they lost the belts. But yeah, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, the tag team champions, are facing Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. The Bathroom wins this match, I think. Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan. He is now Eric Rowan again. He's no longer just Rowan. He is now Eric Rowan. See, this is what I don't get. I don't get why they take away last names or take away first names and then give them back to certain people. Like, Apollo Crews got his last name taken away, and then they gave it right back to him. So now he's Apollo Crews again. And then Eric Rowan was just Rowan. Or here's another example. Wesley Blake was just Blake, and now he's Wesley Blake again. Or Buddy Murphy was just Murphy, and now he's Buddy Murphy again. I think that's a situation where they need to take away Buddy Murphy's name, because I just think Buddy Murphy is a fucking terrible wrestling name. So if they just called him Murphy, I feel like that would work for him. It would work for him. It doesn't work for fucking Mustafa Ali. Andrade, that's a little different, because I at first when they took away Andrade Cien Almas, I kind of was like, oh, fuck, that's stupid. But, now that I see Andrade come out there and he's just Andrade, like, I get it. I get it. That one I kind of get. But, like, fucking now, why would you give back Eric Rowan? See, that one I kind of liked. I kind of liked just calling him Rowan, just calling him Rowan, it was fucking, it made some sense, branding wise, it made some sense. But yes, we have Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan in a no disqualification match. I don't even fucking care or follow the storyline that led into this because, for weeks we've been hearing about, Roman Reigns getting killed or getting like attacked backstage and nobody knowing who it is. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious that it was Daniel Bryan. But they swerved us. They had Eric Rowan turn on Daniel Bryan and then attack Roman Reigns to say he was behind the attacks all along. So I think this is just another. It's just so fucking convoluted because I just think this is just another way to swerve us again and then just have Daniel Bryan be the one that attacked him all along. But they're going with Eric Rowan right now and they're giving him a featured match on a pay-per-view. Like I think this is the first time this has ever happened besides the fucking god-awful fucking steel stairs match they had with the Big Show at that one time. Oh my god, do you guys remember that shit? Remember when it was tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs? Remember that shit? Yeah. Let's just all fucking push that down to the fucking ether. But yeah, no, he's Eric Rowan now, and I'm picking Eric Rowan to win. I hope Eric Rowan wins this match. That'd be fucking crazy. If Eric Rowan beats Roman Reigns on a pay-per-view, then I'm sold on Eric Rowan there. There you go. But yeah, that's my pick for that match. Next, we have the match I am looking forward to the most out of every single match. AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander. Now, why am I looking forward to this match most? Because this is the first time that they're giving Cedric Alexander a major shot on a pay-per-view. What the fuck was that? Fucking heard something weird. But yeah, this is the first time they're giving Cedric Alexander a major shot on a pay-per-view against AJ Styles. He's going in there against AJ Styles. He said he has the best possible opportunity to fucking, this is a make or break moment for Cedric Alexander. He has the best possible opportunity to fucking cement himself as as a guy who's going to be here for years to come. So I'm hoping that Cedric Alexander beats AJ Styles here and cleanly, because that'll establish Cedric Alexander more than just random wins on TV ever will. If he goes here and beats AJ Styles for the United States Championship, that'll cement Cedric Alexander right there. And I'm hearing reports that Paul Heyman wants Cedric Alexander, like he wants to slowly push Cedric Alexander to like the top of the division. I'm all for it, man. Cedric Alexander is fucking awesome. He's awesome in the ring. His mic skills need a little work from what I've seen, but they have Ricochet in a top spot. So you know what? I don't fucking care. They can just overly and so, by the way, Cedric Alexander versus Ricochet would be a fucking great match. But and speaking of Ricochet, he doesn't even have a fucking match on the card. That's weird. But yeah, Cedric Alexander versus AJ Styles. I'm excited for this match. I'm hyped. Cedric Alexander should win. The main event, which I think should be the main event, Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton should win the title from Kofi Kingston, and I'm hoping that this is the shot. I'm hoping Randy Orton fucking beats Kofi Kingston, and I'm praying for it. I'm hoping for it, and I'm hoping it happens. I could just end that shit right there because I don't need to go into any. I've talked about it in other videos between the whole Randy Orton Kofi Kingston thing. I'm glad Kofi Kingston had his run with the title. It's been fine, but now it's time to what did I just do? Now it's time to let that go. It's time. So hopefully my audio doesn't get fucked up from that, because my mic has this weird fucking thing. Like you'll hear this little like static in the background. Okay, so the audio is good. So yeah, no, that is Clash of Champions. It happens this Sunday. I'll probably get a review up, or I'll probably do a live stream during the show. Actually, I don't think I can do that because I'll be working in fucking 9 hours on that day. So actually, no, I can't do that. That sucks. But that sucks. I just remembered that I work 9 hours on Sunday. Working sucks, ladies and gentlemen, man. Working sucks. But yeah, so you might see a review of Clash of Champions later on Sunday, or maybe on Monday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's Clash of Champions. I don't know how this show is going to be. It's probably going to be average, like every single fucking WWE pay-per-view out there. It's average, and it's going to be average. I'm pretty sure. But before I talk about anything else, ladies and gentlemen, I like to share something with each and every one of you. All right. As you guys know, I watch YouTube a lot. I do. I watch YouTube a lot. I spend most of my time on YouTube. I spend more time on YouTube than I do regular television. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce that I'm sure all of yours favorite YouTuber has returned. My favorite wrestling YouTuber on the fucking planet has returned. He is making videos once again. And ladies and gentlemen, you know I am talking about the one, the fucking only Noah Watts. Noah Watts is back, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Watts returned to us. All right. He did not make videos for months, ladies and gentlemen, and it was very sad. You know, everybody was asking, where did Noah go? Where's Noah? People were commenting on his videos left and right, you know, dozens of comments, you know, saying, where is Noah? You know, where's Noah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer to that question. The Watts brand is back in business, and ladies and gentlemen, he has returned with a vlog for All Out. Who the fuck is meowing? It sounds like a different cat. I don't know. That's fucking weird. But yes, he has returned for a vlog of the AEW show All Out. All right, and you know, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I haven't seen a Watts brand video in a long ass time, and you know, it's good to watch my favorite YouTubers. So you know what? Let's watch this. Let's react to this together as a family. Let's do this shit. I'm going to stop my camera so you cannot see me. Gotta do all that, but we're going to watch this together as a family. Or I guess listen to it. Yeah! Oh my god, dude, I'm so fucking hyped. I'm so hyped right now, dude. You know, I've been waiting fucking 4.5 months, or you know, however long it's been since he's been gone. I don't even know, man. It feels like a fucking whole eternity since I've seen Noah Watts on this website, man. Fucking, we need some Watts brand, and you know what? It's even better because it's not just Noah Watts, ladies and gentlemen. It's Noah Watts at Preston Boger Godzilla Hawk's house. Okay, so this is gonna be fucking amazing.
Preston, happy birthday, bud. You got to Leah back here. Hey. I said, what's up, my dude? What's up, my dude? Got Leah here. We got everyone's favorite asshole. Captain.
Oh yes, we got the definition of fucking neckbeards. All right, Captain Asshole, fucking. See, now this is something I have never said, or I think I have said publicly, but not on my channel. I think Brandon, Preston's friend, he looks like a pedophile. All right, he looks like a pedophile. This motherfucker. And you know, far be it from me to judge anyone on how they look, but yeah, this guy looks like he fucks some little kids.
We got Kenny Omega. How's it going, bud? So now we're getting Omega versus Pac. Second match on the actual show. I'm scared. Someone's dying. It might be me. I don't know. Let's do this.
Also, what I love, okay. What I love about Noah's videos now is that he disables ratings, and you know, I already believe that his channel is fucking botted anyways. I mean, you know, fucking, he has a fucking, you know, he has videos with like 64 views, and he has 1,000 and fucking, how many subscribers does he have? He has 1,007 subscribers. And his videos like barely break 100 views. Now, of course, I'm not gonna be the one that talks, you know, about breaking views or fucking, you know, getting all this shit, because you know, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I don't make videos for people to watch them. But yeah, so I just think it's funny that he disabled ratings when he basically bots all of his subscribers.
I'm still in shock right now.
Okay, see now why the fuck does Brendan, like fucking Preston's friend Brendan, like willingly hang out with Preston and all of his fucking kid friends who watch wrestling? I don't get that shit at all. Oh wait a minute, wait, hold up, fuck. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to link this video in the description, and you can just see when fucking Noah wraps his arm around Preston, and you can just see it in his body language and in his face, how he feels about that. It's fucking funny. Shit, I wonder if I could screen share. Fuck, it'll probably be better this way. Try to get this on, and I'll screen share it and give my reactions to it to make it more professional. To make it look more professional. You know, I take pride in my YouTube channel and my videos and all that shit. You know, you gotta respect yourself and respect your videos and your content. Now, my content is fucking objectively shit, but you know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of that shit. You know, it's like when you take a big ass shit and it's really fucking big, and you look at it in the toilet and you're like, wow, that's fucking. I'm surprised when that came out of me. You know, that's kind of how I feel about my YouTube channel and my videos. You know, it's like a big old shit that I took, and it's just there, and you know, it's like, wow, I can't believe I made that. So that's basically how I view my YouTube channel. And I don't think we're gonna do it. God damn it! All right, we got to keep this shit unprofessional. I was gonna like screen share and like play the video so you guys can see like how weird it is and how fucking. And you know, this is always a problem I've had with Noah, and it's not. This is before like we had our issues, and before fucking before we had our issues, and before all that shit went down, and you know, all that shit. He just like has the weirdest presence I've ever felt. Like, and it goes across in videos. If I had those old videos of me and him up on the old Shootin the Shit, I would fucking, you could tell because the way he's such a mark that he gets off on this shit. Like when he talks about Kenny Omega and when he talks about the Young Bucks, you know, I remember he did a video called when All In came out, and he's like, All In changed the landscape of professional wrestling. It's like, calm the fuck down, dude. You know, fucking don't blow your load too quick. You know, at least have some tissues nearby. Okay, so let me see. This shit will work. All right. I will have to do this and then test the quality of this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Okay, so something happened to my stream. It went out. My computer sucks, like I said. So we are going to continue like this never fucking happened. Okay, so this is a thing. This is the thing that happened, but we are going to ignore it. All right. So, anyways, it seems that me trying to do. Okay, see, okay, the stream is working now. Okay, so what happened was I tried to screen share my fucking video, and of course my fucking dumbass computer couldn't fucking handle it, so I had to fucking close everything out. And then of course, StreamYard being the way it is, it still streams to my channel even though I'm not present during the fucking recording. So that's a little weird, but I don't really care that much because it kind of happened one time when I was doing a stream with Jason and Ian, and I left the stream, but I didn't like end the broadcast. And I guess my mistake wasn't to end the broadcast. So these motherfuckers kept streaming on my channel like nothing else happened. So that was cool. So you know what? If I ever want to just clock out and never just just don't want to do videos, I could just bring two people on here and just be like, hey, make videos for my channel. No, that's stupid. Anyways, okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to do the screen share thing. We might be able to. I don't know. I just want the point to come across that Noah Watts is a fucking loser, and that Anyways, we're just gonna continue reacting to this video. We're just gonna continue reacting to it. Okay, so let me just pull up this video again because I had to fucking close everything out because I'm fucking retarded.
Let's go. Why do you have to do this to your body? I still appreciate it. All my fucking body's here for what?
The fuck?
Okay. It's time for the match I've been waiting for. It is time. It is time for the ladder match of death. Literally the translation. I'm not ready. Are you ready? No, I'm ready. Are you? I'm ready. I'm not. I'm scared.
Okay, I can no longer watch this because it's bad, man. I don't know. We have been. I don't know. As someone who has along with other people who have been waiting passionately for the return of Noah Watts, I feel like this was lackluster, man. Noah, you gotta give all your fans. You gotta give your fans something to work with here. Come on, man. Give the fans what they want. We want to see you talk about wrestling. We don't want to see you reacting to this shit, sitting around with a fucking potential pedophile and a potential, a guy who gets fucked by a pedophile. We don't have to watch that, man. Talk about wrestling, dude. It's what you were good at. It's what we were good at together, before you fucking, blew me off and started fucking making your own shit thinking that you were legit. You're not legit. You weren't legit without me, motherfucker. All right? Just saying. All right? Fucking, you can go on. I remember Noah was like fucking Noah before Cody Brainerd. I'm going to bring up something. Before Cody Brainerd passed away, Noah was very offended that Cody Brainerd made the claim that Noah did not get any recognition until he was on the NWS, which I kind of agree with. I'll still agree with him on that because I didn't know who the fuck Noah Watts was until I saw him on the NWS. And probably the NWS wouldn't be a thing without me. So there you go. Anyways, I don't know, man. Noah, I just think you owe something to all two of your fans that are mostly just you and probably one of your probably Aaron Gregg's probably by the way. Because I personally think you bought all your subscribers. If you can give me proof, if you can give anybody proof that you don't do that, I will shut down this fucking video and delete everything and fucking apologize to you personally. But I do not believe that you, on your own merits, that you by yourself earned 1,007 subscribers. Okay. Now, I will admit a little bit of that, a little bit of the subscriber boost you might have gotten might have been from when we were featured, when the Wrestling Guru Society was featured on the WWE Network when Jinder Mahal won the title. But it's like, I'm just saying, 1,000 subscribers and then fucking 50 views and no likes or dislikes because you disable ratings. It's just fucking sketchy, man. So yeah, I'm throwing the claim out there right now. Noah Watts bought subscribers. All right, he buys his subscribers. He probably fucking I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah. No, go subscribe to the Watts brand. Is what I'm saying right now, because he makes great content, man. If you want to see someone sit across from a indie wrestler and talk about nothing, then this is your channel. This is your channel, because he does that. He even has he even has an interview with the one and only the savior of wrestling right now, Cody Rhodes. All right. Now, where's my fucking phone? I have to pull this up. I have to pull, like, if I'm gonna talk about Noah Watts' greatest hits here, I have to talk about his crowning achievement when he got to interview. He got a one-on-one interview with Cody Rhodes. All right. Now somehow during a signing or something like that, he got to get a one-on-one session with Cody Rhodes. And by one-on-one session, I mean a bunch of people were crowded around and it was very passing, and he asked him two fucking very light questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch the greatest interview Noah Watts has ever done with Cody Rhodes. All right. And let me just find this fucking thing, so I have to fucking go back. He might have deleted it because of how fucking terrible. No, okay, here we go. It's called the Noah Versus Podcast. It's Noah versus whoever. All right, we're going to listen to this shit, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to listen to it. Gotta stop my camera once again. Yeah! Yeah, it's a one-on-one interview.
Somebody told me once that in the beginning everything hurts and nothing hurts. Yeah, that's really true. I've been really lucky
This would be like me going up to someone at fucking Applebee's and, like, while they're taking my dinner and being like, "Oh, how do you guys grill the ribs? Can you guys tell me about that? Like, what advice do you have for someone who's grilling ribs?" All right, and it's just fucking funny. It's funny that he passes this off as like an interview when it's just him at a fucking signing, when Cody Rhodes is literally like signing one of his belts, and he's just like, "Oh, wait, quick question. Can you say fuck the revival for me?" Like, you fuck. And then Cody very lightly just goes, "Fuck the revival." Because you know how many fucking people have probably asked him that? I don't know. But yeah, go subscribe to the Watts brand, quality content. I'm doing the Orange Cassidy thumbs up, where it's like barely thumbs up. But yeah, no, is there anything else I really want to talk about during this? Fucking AEW on TNT is coming. We got fucking wait a minute. We have I haven't done this in a little bit. Let's react to the latest episode of The Road 2. Now, if you guys don't know what The Road 2 is, it's the show that AEW does when they're promoting an upcoming event. Now this installment of The Road 2 is The Road to AEW on TNT. That's a fucking mouthful. So, we're going to watch episode 2 of The Road to AEW on TNT. We're going to listen to it together as a family. And then I'll probably wrap this shit up, because that's probably the only thing else I want to talk about. So yeah, we're going to do The Road to fucking AEW on TNT. All right. This is episode 2, by the way. I love these shows. Oh my god. They're so amazing. Never forget 9/11/2001. Yeah, okay, that's it. 9/11 was a couple days ago. Rest in peace, all the victims. Yeah. It was funny too, because I was taking orders at work, and one of the orders it rounded up to 9/11, and it was on 9/11. And I was like, "Oh, it's 9/11 on 9/11." And the person just looked at me with like the death stare. I felt bad.
My name is Sammy Guevara. I'm from
Yeah!
am 26 years old. A couple years in the business, I kind of realized early on that wrestling in your local town is not enough, that you need to be seen all over the world. Was that working some of these shows, I wouldn't get my matches until like maybe a year later. That's why I started doing the vlogs. I understood that you need some kind of footage out there for people to see you, just document it from show to show, the good times, the bad times. I feel like it's helped me a ton, getting people to understand who I really am. The more I did it, the more I saw that people were into them, the more I got into it. It's very therapeutic in a way, because you can have a very tough weekend. You can have a match that maybe didn't go so well, but then when you watch,
and then when you vlog on YouTube, everything feels better. You know, you can fucking have your mom die right in front of you. You can fucking, you know, you can get cheated on by your girlfriend, and then fucking, you know, lie about it, and then it's all fine once you vlog on YouTube. You know, it makes you feel good.
You're back, you're documenting all this stuff.
Got documented.
Affected this little girl in the crowd. Things behind the scenes, the politics of wrestling, it's very stressful. You can see that when you're out there in those moments that you can make a difference in other people's lives. And these kind of help me show that and realize that. I noticed at a certain point when I was a couple years in that I'm just kind of stuck in this rut of just being in this one little area. I was just stuck in Texas, and I was like, I need to get
stuck in this rut of flipping off of shit and landing onto tables. And then I realized that everybody in the fucking wrestling world is doing that now.
out. It's because I needed to show people around the world, not just in my state, that I'm the best, but everybody around the world. I just tried many different things. I wasn't going to just settle for doing one thing. I was going to try everything and just try to make it anyway.
Or you can show that you have charisma and a presence on camera. That would be another one. That'd be another thing to work on.
I could. You can't keep talking. You eventually, you got to just shut the f*** up and put some action into those words. And so
yeah,
that's what I've been doing for the past 9 years. Something. I've been trying anything possible.
Training montage, dude.
I don't care if I'm losing out on money going 30 hours taking a bus to Pittsburgh, or if I'm taking a bus losing money going to Mexico. I didn't care. I saw it all as an opportunity. You know, sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but it's all about learning. And I've learned a lot on this journey.
Have
when
you?
I finally got the call, it's like, man, I've been doing all this stuff, sacrificing all this stuff, and then, you know, to get like a life-changing call, like, damn, is this really happening? Like, this is what I worked for, and now we're getting that opportunity. I don't get stuck in that feeling for too long, because then I might slack off. The work is just now beginning. Besides what I've always said, that my destiny is to be the world champion here. And mark my words, Sammy Guevara is going to be a world champion. It's just a matter from then and now and the time in between. But besides that, what I ultimately want to be remembered for is just a kid who tried, who said he wanted to do it and did it. Cody said it recently. I have a lot of potential. Sammy Guevara is going to be good in a couple of years. Sammy Guevara is this. It all just means that Sammy Guevara is not now. It means no matter how much work I put in, no matter how much I improve, no matter how many shows I've been stealing, every time he has a lot of...
Okay. This is my problem with that comment. What shows have Sammy Guevara been stealing? All right. How many of you out there knew who the fuck Sammy Guevara was before he was lumped into this whole fucking AEW shit? I'm asking. Can anybody give me an answer? I don't fucking think so. Oh, but Sammy Guevara was on PWG and fucking...
It does hurt me. It does kind of drive me a little insane to hear that. I think it's obvious Cody's overlooking me. He's got so many other things where his focus is at. You know, he's focused on being an EVP. He's focused on TV. He's
focused on being one of fucking 3,000 EVPs. All right, now I know that's probably like a dead meme or a dead issue at this point, but fucking come on. All right, you have fucking 4 executive vice presidents for one fucking company. All right, it's fucking stupid. It is stupid. It's stupid that Kenny Omega is a vice president of anything, and it's stupid that the Young Bucks are even fucking involved, like creative. I don't even know, man. The Young Bucks are fucking so overrated. It's not even funny, all right? And I can go on about that for fucking years, but it's
focused on getting arenas for TV, dealing with talent. He's got a lot on his plate. He's got to deal with Jericho. There is no choice but to not have 100% of his focus on me. He's got his focus everywhere. October 2nd, this is a big night for AEW. But even more so, this is the biggest match of my life. Not just my career, but my life. And it may not be for Cody, but 100% is for me. I have 100% of my focus on beating Cody. Yeah. October 2nd, count me out. I don't care. Because Sammy Guevara is going to show you what I've always known. And the world's about to find out. Is that I am the best ever.
Okay. All right. Now, while I'm talking about that, I wholeheartedly expect Sammy Guevara to beat Cody Rhodes on the first show. If he doesn't, if Cody Rhodes just beats Sammy Guevara, then you know the state of this company, you know the state of where this company's going for a little bit. It's just funny to hear someone like Sammy Guevara being like, "I am the best ever." It's like, okay, where have you proved that? Where is these great Sammy Guevara promos? And you know what? I've seen a little bit of his vlogs from all these from this YouTube channel he has. It's fine. All right, you can see the video there. It's well shot. It's backstage at all these fucking AEW shows. It's nice. Okay, it's nice for someone who would be into that shit. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see if this match with him and Cody Rhodes is great. And hopefully this is a good showcase for Sammy Guevara to show his shit. And hopefully Sammy Guevara wins. Sammy Guevara has to fucking win this. I'm sorry. He has to fucking win. If you want to establish new fucking stars, and if you want to be that promotion that's, oh yeah, we're listening to the fans, then have Sammy Guevara win. All right. And by the way, Cody says something here in this interview that's kind of weird because of this whole fucking, I'll talk about this when Cody fucking gets interviewed on this show, but like they have this whole fucking like stigma of the win-loss record in wrestling. Like it's this big fucking issue that everyone's been dealing with for so long. And it's like, oh, this person is 2-2. This person's all 1-2. Oh, the win-loss record is going to like, watch, you'll hear it.
Hey, what's up? It's Tony Schiavone once again, and this is the AEW Control Center. A week ago, the world was buzzing as we officially announced the Women's World Championship match.
Still looks like shit. Okay. That women's, okay, I don't care what anybody fucking says. That women's championship, I will give it props for looking like an old school belt. That is the one thing it has going for it. And it has like the, what's the fucking word? Fuck, what's the word when it's like it looks like a fucking, it has the oval title belt shape, which is like a fucking title design that needs to come back. All right. We need more oval design championships. I will like it for that reason. But this title looks like fucking shit. And I'm hoping that the tag team titles look even better. But yeah, this women's world title, man, it looks like shit. Especially if they're going to have fucking Nyla Rose hold it. It's going to look like shit, man. It's going to look like shit on her fucking, on her/him's fucking shoulder. I don't fucking know. I fucking hate Nyla Rose, dude.
Take place at the debut edition of All Elite Wrestling on TNT, October 2nd. At All Out, fans got a taste of why women's wrestling continues to impress. Seeing such performance.
On a side note, though, I'm glad that they have Tony Schiavone. I am. I'm really glad they have him. I'm a little upset that this is taking away from MLW because really, people gotta watch MLW for real. Like I don't know why MLW is so slept on or why people aren't watching. The show is literally on YouTube. It's literally on YouTube. If you want wrestling, if you want good storylines, go to MLW. All right. And especially fucking War Chamber's happening soon. I think it's like when's War Chamber happening? It's in 3 days, so it has to be on Monday probably. So yeah, I think it's on Monday. But anyways, yeah, they're having War Chamber. It's fucking, Tom Lawler's crew against fucking, the Contra unit. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. But yeah, I cannot stress this point enough. People, watch MLW. For real, because I have watched more MLW than WWE television, and I'm gonna put my fucking face on this shit because I want to make it known. I have said this before, and I will say it again. I have watched more of MLW television than I have any WWE programming at all this year. And, that goes for NXT, too. I've watched more of NXT than I have Monday Night Raw. And it's fucking embarrassing that you can say that. So, yeah. So I'm hoping that MLW keeps Tony Schiavone to, like, a deal, or I don't know. I just think that if Tony Schiavone is going to AEW, then his days in MLW are pretty much numbered right now. And I'm hoping that if that is the case, then I'm hoping that they elevate Jim Cornette to be the lead announcer on that show, because I know Jim Cornette just got announced as the commentator for the upcoming NWA studio show that's happening, which I'm also excited for that too. By the way, it's fucking NWA is getting it's the first wrestling show that's been like in a studio for the longest time, so that's cool. But yeah, no, we're going to continue to listen to this shit, and you're not going to see my face because that looks terrible, because I don't want to just be like, fuck, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. All right.
This is from Shazza McKenzie, Sadie Gibbs, Allie, Brandy Rhodes, and Awesome Kong, just to name a few. But what cannot go on?
Yeah, Brandy Rhodes, the greatest women's wrestler of all time, Brandy Rhodes.
Between B. Priestley and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. It all started in Jacksonville at Fight for the Fallen, following a tag team match that ended with Britt and B needing to be separated after the bell. The altercation continued it all out when Britt met B midway up the ramp during their entrance to the Casino Battle Royale. But it was B who had the last laugh, as B intentionally ended Britt's chances of becoming the #1 contender. Needless to say, I'm sure both women will be watching intently as AEW crowns its first ever Women's World Champion in Washington, D.C. and on TNT. Also in the nation's capital, the American Nightmare Cody will go one-on-one with Sandy Guevara.
Okay. I have had a very skewed public opinion on Nyla Rose, and there is a reason for this. There is. Now, if it's not right here, it should not be right there. And I'm not saying that Nyla Rose should be completely fucking excluded from competing in the women's division and fucking all that shit. But Nyla Rose, I don't know when she transitioned or when she, like, if she had the surgery. I mean, she obviously did have some surgery because she has some tits. So if she went through the surgery and all that shit, I don't care. All right. Now I'm going to say this now, and you can flame me in the comments, or you can do all that shit. I'm going to say this now. If you are predominantly a man, if you've grown up with male hormones throughout your whole fucking life, and you're going to compete, and you suddenly decide to fucking transition, and you're going to compete in the male fucking, like, in the women's, like, edition of fucking whatever the sport is, that's bullshit. It really fucking is. And I don't even know what my point was in that fucking I don't even fucking know. So I'm just saying, if you're a man and you've grown up being a man your whole fucking life, and then you suddenly transition to being a woman, you should not be allowed to be, like, you should not be allowed to participate in women's sports, okay? Because men biologically, I don't know if you guys know this, men biologically are stronger than women. And my dog is barking a fucking storm right now, and I gotta see that shit. Why are you barking? Okay. Anyways, if you have grown up, the fuck is wrong with my voice? All right. If I don't know Nyla Rose's life through a hole in the fucking wall, like, I don't know. I always have to preference that, because fucking, if I say something, then fucking other people will be like, oh, you act like you know that. No, I don't know Nyla Rose's life at all. I don't know when she decided to transition or when all that shit happened, but I'm just saying, if it's not right in those sports, it should be not right in this sport. And you can be like, oh, well, I even saw people comparing to like it was fucking, I forget what it was. I have to find the fucking Facebook article. But it was Joe Rogan complaining about a transgender. It was a transgender male to female competing in the female fighting division of UFC. And he was saying, like, you're a fucking man. Like, you're biologically a fucking man. Like, you should not be fucking competing in the women's division of fighting. And then people were all like, well, you can't compare those two things because one's real and the other's scripted. One's real and the other's scripted. But that's fucking bullshit, because if you look at, okay, now I'm not gonna fucking be some bigot and be like, oh, you know, like, just look at, but like, I'm just saying, just look at what Nyla Rose looks like, okay? Just look at her and you will see that this is a male to female transgender, all right? And you know what? You can shit on, like, I don't even fucking care saying that, all right? You can, like, I don't give a fuck, all right? You can clearly see when you look at Nyla Rose that this is a fucking male to female transgender, all right? And I don't care what that says about me, but like, it doesn't say anything about me because it's just fucking me making an observation, all right? This guy, this woman looks like a fucking man with tits, okay? And I'm sorry I had to be the one to say that to you, but yeah, this fucking woman looks like a man with tits, all right? And far be, you know, I'm sorry, but I don't want this fucking, like, I don't want her to be the first ever AEW women's champion. All right. And, you know, and they put themselves in a fucking corner because they're booking her against this girl named fucking Rio, who's literally fucking, you know, half my fucking size. And she's going there and wrestling Nyla Rose. Like, who the fuck is going to win in that situation? Of course, it's going to be Nyla Rose. So, I don't know. I feel like they're doing this just for publicity. They're doing this just for publicity, just to put them over, just to get them in the fucking public eye. They're doing this for the wrong reasons. Okay? If Nyla Rose was an established wrestler, if she was an established wrestler doing all this shit, and then she won the AEW Women's World Title, whatever the fuck it's called, then it would make sense. But nobody has heard of Nyla Rose prior to AEW, okay? I want to stress this. Anybody who can fucking comment on me on this can fucking do so. I don't fucking know what I just said. But anybody who has a problem with what I just said can fucking, you know, counteract me any way they want. But I guarantee you that no one will, because nobody knew who the fuck Nyla Rose was before AEW. So, if you mean to tell me that they're not doing this specifically for a publicity stunt and specifically to get fucking ratings and all this shit, you are fucking lying to yourselves. You are lying, because Nyla Rose is a fucking terrible wrestler. And you can't be like, oh, well, you haven't seen her wrestle. No, I have. I've seen her when AEW has promoted her. I've seen her in the matches and I've seen her all that shit. She's fucking terrible. And they have Awesome Kong. They have Awesome Kong on fucking, you know, this is what blows my mind. This is what fucking fucks me up. They have Awesome Kong under contract, and they don't promote her when she's the most famous out of all the women on the fucking roster. She has a show on Netflix where she's a featured fucking star. And nobody promotes Awesome Kong. You never see AEW posts about, oh, Awesome Kong is doing this and also they always promote fucking Orange Cassidy and fucking Britt Baker and all these other motherfuckers who fucking suck ass. But it's fucking bullshit. They have a legitimate female star in Awesome Kong, and you can shit on that and be like, oh, Awesome Kong's old and all that shit. But Awesome Kong is a legitimate female star. And you can fucking just have her, you can have her be the first champion. It would make fucking sense. The reason why women's wrestling was more popularized in this country was because of Awesome Kong and Gail Kim. All right. In TNA, having those fucking great matches between Awesome Kong and Gail Kim. But everyone's all like fucking, oh, we gotta be progressive and all, yeah. Nyla Rose is gonna be the AEW Women's Champion. That's great. Oh my God, Cody. Yeah, you're doing something great with wrestling. They're literally doing this to fucking get publicity. And I fucking hate that shit. All right. It pisses me off. It pisses me off to no fucking end because they're doing this to get fucking publicity. They're not doing this because Nyla Rose is this great fucking wrestler who needs recognition. They're doing this because it gives them publicity. All right. And anybody who says otherwise has fucking Cody and Tony Khan's and Young Bucks dicks so far up their asses that fucking cum is coming out of their fucking ears. Okay. It's fucking bullshit. It's stupid. It's fucking bullshit, and I fucking hope Awesome Kong eventually becomes the fucking AEW Women's Champion, because that's fucking right. This is not right. It makes no fucking sense. It's stupid. Nyla Rose sucks, okay? I'm putting that out there right now. Nyla Rose sucks. I'm going with it. It's fine. You can flame me. You can fucking shit on me. I don't fucking care. Nyla Rose is fucking shit, okay? She's a shit wrestler. It's embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing for this company. At least on my end, everybody else can fucking, be like, oh, yeah, this is so great. But this is fucking embarrassing. It really is.
I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Cody for an exclusive interview about this match and his thoughts as he prepares for his World Championship match with Chris Jericho at Full Gear.
So here we go, Cody. AEW on TNT. It's a lot of pressure. How you feeling right now?
Like it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
But it's the pressure you want.
By the way, I want to throw this out there right now. Anybody who watches this episode of Road to AEW on TNT, you will just see in Cody's face or like in his fucking like mannerisms and shit that this motherfucking guy is stressed out. This guy is stressed out. Like he literally looks 10 years older in this video. Like I don't know if it's just the lighting or like the makeup or whatever. Like how he was like if he just got out of bed and he had to do this shit. I don't fucking know. But if you look at Cody in this video, it looks like this guy is like aged 10 years, literally.
This series of events and this kind of combustible situation where if one thing hadn't happened, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, he literally looks like 10 years older, dude. Like you can see it around his eyes, you can see it around his face. Like he looks fucking 10 years older.
Tony Khan had never entered the fray, or the Bucks had never started being the elite, or if I had never left WWE, all these
Oh god, they mentioned WWE.
things came together. It's just really exciting. This is the pressure I always wanted that I didn't know I wanted.
Right.
To be at the helm of a major wrestling company that is going to be going on TNT starting October 2nd. So the more I talk about it, the more I feel the pressure of it. But I'm damn excited about it.
For you, it's kind of two hats. You're in the ring too. You're going to be taking some bumps and some bruises.
Yeah.
And also looking at the show and say, how can we make the show better? So that's got to add some more pressure to you as well.
But I'm going to do it all. Tony. I will take the bumps and I will be an executive vice president because I will take it all.
For sure. And I can share a little bit of that pressure. I can shoulder a bit myself, but I can pass a little bit off to the others, with Matt and Nick and Kenny.
Right.
Ultimately, if today I was asked what's going to separate us from anything else out there, would be the fact that we're listening. I know in wrestling that the wrestlers and as a company, we want to lead the audience, but sometimes
Yeah, we're listening to the fucking audience, but the Dark Order is still featured. All right.
they can lead us and take us in directions we perhaps weren't.
The Dark Order sucks ass, by the way. Anybody who defends the Dark Order is a fucking, loser. Like straight up. Anybody who defends the Dark Order is a fucking loser.
Washington, D.C., TNT Live. Your match against Sammy Guevara. Sammy's a young, dynamic athlete, great wrestler.
I know what I have.
Great
in my
wrestler.
mind.
He's a young, dynamic athlete. Great wrestler. All right, yeah, Tony Schiavone is definitely not reading from fucking script right now.
I'm heading towards Full Gear.
Right.
And I'm definitely not the type of individual that would overlook anybody.
Sure.
But then I say that, and the last thing I want is for me to get embarrassed.
Right.
On the very first episode, we talked about the pressure. I feel that pressure more than anything. We're going to be the very first match on TNT in almost 20 years. I'm not overlooking Sammy in any capacity. And I could sit here and say he's full of potential. And he's one of those that we want to see grow from the ground up. But if you know Sammy,
I know
he hates to be told he's full of potential.
Sure. And he has a chance now in the very first match to face you. So I can imagine that Sammy Guevara is going to be more focused, more ready than any match he's ever had in his life.
It really is his chance. The implications of this exist for me. I'm not going to go on to Full Gear, and I'm not going to go on to Baltimore in that match if I lose to Sammy Guevara. You know, classic card subject to change situation.
Absolutely.
If I take a loss to Sammy Guevara, that changes the title match. If Chris Jericho takes a loss in Philadelphia, that changes the title match. That's again, we're talking about list.
Okay, so now this is my fucking problem with AEW as a whole, and fucking, you know, all this shit. Like, oh, you know, if I take a loss at Philadelphia, then that changes the title match for. Why are they pretending that wins and losses matter so fucking much? Okay. And I get it, you know, in WWE and all that other shit, you know, wins and losses doesn't matter at all. You know, it doesn't matter at all for them. They do 50-50 booking and all that shit. But it's just fucking bullshit because, you know, AEW is like, oh, well, this person is 2-2. Oh, well, this person is 2-1. It's like, dude, you've had fucking 3 shows. Like, of course this motherfucker is 2-2. Of course this guy is 1-2. Like, why are you guys talking about this like it's just a big fucking record? It's not. Okay, and for Cody Rhodes to be like, oh, well, if I lose to Sammy Guevara, that changes the whole fucking, you know, card of Full Gear. You know, if Chris Jericho loses on the 3rd show, that changes the whole fucking card. I think what's going to happen is I think Sammy Guevara beats Cody Rhodes, and then he goes on to challenge Chris Jericho at that one fucking 3rd show on AEW where he challenges for the title. I don't fucking know. But once AEW shows up on TNT, we will see all these fucking flaws. We will see all these problems that resonate through the fucking, you know, YouTube channel. All right. And I'm telling you, like, oh, you know, people are like, oh, well, you gotta judge them when they go on TV. They haven't been on TV yet. You don't know anything. Oh, they on TV. No, they've had fucking 3 main event pay-per-views that have been fucking, you know, that have been pretty well presented the same fucking way each time. And I can tell you that each pay-per-view has been fucking inadequate. All right. There is some shit on these pay-per-views that's like fucking, you know, WWE 2008, bro. Like with the Dark Order and fucking the Librarians and all this shit. That is WWE 2008 bullshit, all right? That is some shit in the PG era that they would have fucking gotten away with and fucking been like, yeah, this is great. It's bullshit, all right? And it's fucking retarded. So we'll see. I'll continue with this Cody Rhodes and Tony Schiavone interview, and then I'll wrap this shit up very nicely, like a fucking shitty bow.
That's one where we want to honor the wins and losses.
Okay, I want to ask about Jericho. I know
we want to honor the wins and losses, bro. If I lose, then I will not challenge Chris Jericho at Full Gear for the title. Fuck off.
Have your chance at the world title. Do you think your position as EVP has afforded you this, and you think that's an issue?
It's really easy when you're underappreciated.
No. Okay. All right. Now here is the biggest fucking problem I have with Cody Rhodes, and the biggest fucking problem I have with all of wrestling as a whole. All right. And you know, I don't give a fuck about offending anybody or anybody else. So Cody Rhodes is mid-card at best. Okay. And anybody who disagrees with me can fucking challenge me on that shit, because I will fucking wholeheartedly accept that shit. Cody Rhodes is mid-card. Oh, fuck. Fucking my microphone fell. Anyways, Cody Rhodes is mid-card at best, okay? That's why WWE used him as Stardust. That's why WWE used him in the mid-card division for all these fucking years, because he belongs at that fucking spot, okay? Anytime Cody Rhodes has had a main event position, or anytime Cody Rhodes has had a main event match, which match has been talked about the most, okay? Which match? Can anybody tell me? Nobody. Nobody can fucking name a great Cody Rhodes match. Okay? Nobody on this fucking planet can name a fucking Cody Rhodes match that's great. Besides the match with fucking Dustin Rhodes, that was good fucking on its own merits because it had blood and shit. And, you know, they rehearsed it for fucking 3 weeks because they're brothers and shit. But that's the only fucking thing that can qualify as a good match for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has never had a great fucking match, all right? And I challenge anybody to tell me, to fucking, you know, to fucking flame me on that shit. Cody Rhodes and Shawn Spears, get the fuck out of here. All right, that match was fucking, that match should have been on fucking lower card on TakeOver. All right, that's the kind of match that was. I'm just saying. All right, and if Ty Dillinger was still, or if Shawn Spears was still in WWE right now, he would be the same fucking position, but as an NXT superstar. You know what I'm saying? They would have positioned him the same fucking way, but they would have brought him back on NXT and have him be like, oh yeah, I'm the cold fucking, you know, veteran. Oh yeah, like, but, you know, and it's bullshit that Shawn Spears lost that match. It's fucking stupid. Why did Shawn Spears need to lose that match? It made no fucking sense. So I'm just saying, can anybody, I'm throwing it out there right now, can anybody name me a great Cody Rhodes match? I'm waiting. And I'm going to be waiting for a long fucking time. You want to know why? Because nobody can fucking do it. All right? Because Cody Rhodes sucks. All right? His fucking matches suck. His match with Sammy Guevara is probably going to be fucking inadequate at best. And this is the wrestling promotion that's going to take over Vince McMahon. And this is the wrestling promotion that's going to fucking be second to Vince McMahon. It's going to be hard to talk NXT takeovers and NXT UK. Yeah. Will Ferrell, number 1. I'm going to put that shit on the fucking thing because, you know, I can do that now. So. It's going to be... Oh, fuck. It's going to be hard to top NXT takeovers and NXT UK takeovers. Exactly. It is. It is going to... Because NXT UK takeover Cardiff was fucking amazing. And it was way fucking better than whatever the fuck event it was, All Out, I guess. I don't fucking know. See, that's the problem with AEW shows, is that they don't have... They just hire their fucking friends, and, you know, they're just like, oh yeah, well, you can do this and you can do this and that, and then, well, yeah, we got a show on TNT, we're gonna do great. But it's like they're hiring their fucking friends, unlike fucking people who have legit fucking potential. Like, why aren't they hiring fucking Stu Bennett? Why aren't they hiring Stu Bennett? Fucking Wade Barrett, Stu Bennett, formerly Wade Barrett. Why aren't they hiring this fucking guy? This guy is fucking awesome. This guy has legitness on the mic. This guy is legit in the wrestling ring. Why aren't they hiring this guy? Well, we'll know why, because they got to have fucking, you know, Orange Cassidy on the fucking roster. And, you know, I'm not shitting on Orange Cassidy, but it's like, you know, that's a spot that could be given to someone else. And I saw someone that was legitimately pissed off that Marco Stunt got hired. And I can understand that shit wholeheartedly, because Marco Stunt is the fucking worst wrestler I've ever seen in the history of professional wrestling. Because this guy is fucking small and tiny and fucking gets thrown around and fucking, yeah, okay, fucking thrown around and fucking, you know, throwing the tables. I love that shit, bro. They can throw me around because I'm a little kid. Marco Stunt is legitimately the embodiment of fucking polio. Because he's so fucking terrible. And It's just fucking embarrassing with Marco Stunt. Like, every time I see him out there, it's just fucking embarrassing. I tune off the fucking TV. Like, same thing when he was in, that fucking 6-man tag team match against SoCal Uncensored, I was embarrassed. Because Marco Stunt is fucking embarrassing. All right, and anybody can challenge me on that. See, that's gonna become a soundbite on this fucking channel. Anybody can challenge me on my fucking opinion, and I will tell you that your opinion is fucking wrong. Okay, so anybody who wants to come at me and tell me my fucking opinion is wrong, fucking challenge me, because I will fucking mow you down like fucking grass on a fucking lawn fucking mower. I don't fucking know. I'm terrible at charisma. So that's the thing. I've never claimed that I've had good charisma. All right, Sammy Guevara and all these motherfuckers. Oh, yeah, I'm the best ever. All right, I've never claimed I had good charisma. Anybody else can fuck off. They can shit on me all they want. I don't fucking care. All right, that's all it is. But yeah, so come at me, bro. But yeah, we're gonna continue watching this shit, because between the greatest interview of all time, Cody Rhodes and fucking Tony Schiavone.
You're the underdog and you're undervalued. And when that's the chorus that goes along with discussion about you, and for a long time, that was the story on me. Oh gosh, he was so underappreciated. He's an underdog. He's undervalued.
No, he wasn't. No, he fucking wasn't. Okay. Anybody who says that Cody Rhodes was underappreciated, undervalued, all that shit is wrong, because he was used at the exact fucking, he was used at the exact level that he's supposed to be used at. Okay? He was used as Stardust. He was used at fucking Cody, Goldust's tag team partner, because that's what he can do. All right? Do you see that? He's like, oh, I was being put in these positions.
What's happening now? But the moment you kind of put on the Yankees hat and change directions and you're winning, that chorus goes away.
That's right.
So I can't tune into that. By no means, it's a shot at the world championship. Because I'm part of the infrastructure to the company, I never in my life would turn that opportunity down. We talked about all this history and the pressure and everything that's happening, this wonderful, crazy time it is to be a wrestling fan. Obviously, the big question for you, though,
is how am I going to stroke my ego to make it legit? How am I going to put the title on myself, and then the tag team title, and the fucking mid-card title we eventually, reduce?
You were there for all this, and you have this history. Mm-hmm. Will you be returning to the desk? And will you be calling matches with Jim Ross?
I don't know. You're the boss. You are. You tell me. I'm here for.
See me wink.
All right, so it's been confirmed officially that Tony Schiavone will call matches with JR on the AEW show. Now, automatically, that's a win for AEW right there. Like, if they have Tony Schiavone and fucking Jim Ross on their show, that's a win right there. All right, for the commentary team. But that's all right. But for Cody Rhodes to be like, oh, well, if I lose this match, then Sammy Guevara will have the first opportunity. All right, well, I hope you guys know that there is an AEW title defense 3 weeks after the first AEW show on TNT. And Chris Jericho is going to defend his title there. So it makes sense for Sammy Guevara to beat Cody Rhodes and then challenge for Chris Jericho for the title. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. I'm just saying, they're trying to pull it off my defense is destroyed because even if Sammy Guevara beats. All right. You know what? It was a good, pretty episode. This is probably the best episode of the Road to I've seen from AEW. All right, I'm gonna say that right now. This is probably the best episode I've ever seen because they have Tony Schiavone and Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. That's literally the only people they have interviewed. And then they talk about the whole women's bullshit with the whole fucking Nyla Rose and all that shit. So it was good for that. But I'm just saying. We'll see when AEW goes to TNT. Or TNT. I almost said TNT. But it's TNT. So we'll see when that happens. and we'll see where it goes. But as of right now, I am not impressed, and we'll see what happens Wednesday, October 2nd, or whatever the fucking happens. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Shooting the Shit with Cubics. This has been a very weird, very perspective version of Shooting the Shit with Cubics. So, I will see you guys later. I will see you guys probably on Sunday for your review of Clash of the Champions. It is really Clash of the Champions, not Clash of Champions. All right, the fact that it's called Clash of Champions pissing me off. It's Clash of the Champions, and we're going to see it this Sunday when I review it. So we'll see. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am Jacob Govern, a.k.a. Cubics. You can like, comment, subscribe. You can shit on me wherever you want. I mean, you can do whatever. So I'm Jake McGovern, aka Cubics. Keep your dicks hard and your pussies wet. See y'all later. Now I gotta end the broadcast on this fucking StreamYard shit. There we go. Keep your dicks hard and your pussies wet.